I leave for Japan in less than 24 hours and I still have not packed yet. What's up y'all, welcome to this week's video. I am freaking out a little bit because I literally leave for Japan in less than 24 hours and I have not packed a single thing, so we need to get that done right now. These are the bags that I'm bringing to Japan. This is going to be my personal item. This is a check-in bag, but inside this check-in bag I have my carry-on, and the goal is to only try to fit everything inside my carry-on so that I can leave the space from my check-in bag for shopping in Japan, because everyone knows that when you're in Japan you're going to do lots of shopping, so I want to make sure I have room for that. So pack with me for my 2 weeks in Japan and hopefully I can fit everything in my carry-on. This is my huge check-in bag, and then I have my carry-on bag inside, and now that I'm looking at it, it looks really small, and I also have like a pile of clothes on my chair right now that I have to pack, so we'll see if we can fit everything in here. So just for some context, I am going to be in Japan in the end of October to the beginning of November, so here are some of the things that I'm packing. Everyone has been telling me different things. Like, there are people who I know who are in Japan right now that have like been telling me that the weather app is not really reliable, so I have really no idea what to expect, what temperature to expect, like how the weather is gonna be like over there. So I am packing like a mix of clothing for like warmer weather and also clothes that I can wear when it's a little bit colder out. Yeah, we're gonna be there for 2 weeks, so I'm going to try to fit everything into a carry-on. For the sole purpose of this trip, I also bought some packing cubes on Amazon. I've heard everyone rave about packing cubes. I've never used them before whenever I've like gone on vacation or have traveled, because I've just managed to find ways to fit everything in without using these packing cubes. But I am a little bit scared for Japan. I didn't want to risk it, and I just bought some packing cubes just to like help me manage my space better in my suitcases, and also just to help me separate a lot of my clothing. It comes with like a big one, a medium-sized one, a small one, and like a baby one. So let's just get packing. First things first is my underwear. Nothing special. We're staying in Osaka, doing a day trip to Kyoto, and then ending off our trip in Tokyo. And the place we're staying at in Tokyo has an in-unit washer and dryer, so I don't really have to pack too much, but unfortunately I am an overpacker, so I'm trying to underpack some things that I know I can, which are like socks. I'm bringing 3 sets of pajamas because I think 3 is a good amount for 2 weeks, and also there's always that washer and dryer that we can use to do laundry. I'm gonna try to fit it all in this little packing cube. And these packing cubes are compression packing cubes. There's an extra zipper to zip them up to squish them down, which I'm very excited to try. Also, whenever I'm packing and I know I'm gonna have to pack a lot, or I'm trying to make use of my space, I like to roll all my clothes up. So instead of like laying them flat like this, I like to roll them. For shorts, I just go like that. It comes like a little burrito. Honestly, I feel like I can fit all my pajamas maybe in this smaller bag, so let's swap out this bigger bag for something else and try fitting everything in this smaller bag. Maybe I'm being a little ambitious. If these packing cubes change my life, I am going to use them every single time. I'm so excited, guys, for Japan. We've been talking about this trip for so long. I've been really wanting to go to Japan for the longest time, but I just never really like acted on that until now. So it's actually crazy that we're leaving in less than 24 hours. I still can't believe that this trip is even happening in the first place. I feel like it's one of those trips that like we always talk about but never makes it out of like the group chat, you know? So I am very, very, very pumped. This is gonna be my first time in Asia too. I've never been to Asia at all, so Japan is going to be the first country that I'm going to be seeing in Asia. And oh my gosh, guys, look, it all fit in this cube. So I was right, it literally fit in the smaller cube. This is what it looks like without compressing it, and I'm gonna try to compress it right now if possible to like squish it all down. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think that might be too much stuff. Guys, I'm literally sweating. I hate packing so much. I really, really, really don't like packing. But I think that's a me problem, because maybe if I didn't wait till so last minute to pack, I would not have as big of a problem with it. Yes! It fit. That is one thing taken care of. Judging by how much space is left, I think it's getting a little questionable whether or not I can fit everything else, but we shall see. Here are all the tops that I'm bringing, and I already know it's definitely way more than I need, but also at the same time I feel like the outfits that I want to make, I need to bring all of this clothes. So I'm like fighting demons trying to figure out what I should bring and what I can't. But let me just give you guys like a little bit of a rundown. I am bringing this denim jacket. Japan is still very modest, and I feel like the clothes that I have to bring have to match that vibe. I am definitely someone who packs and plans their vacation outfits based on the destination. I have this like scrunch. This one is completely new. I haven't even worn it out yet. Button up with a scrunch waist. So I'm really excited to style this. Black bodysuit. It's like a white button up. Also this short sleeve button up. This other black off the shoulder top. Black tube top. This flowy white button up, and lastly another button up, or it's not even button up, it's like a lace up shirt. It has like really cool sleeve, which I really like. So yeah, those are all the tops. Those are literally all the tops that I'm bringing, and that is definitely way too much, especially knowing like the whole shopping scene over there. But because I just have like ideas in my head that I haven't fully like sorted out yet for my outfits, I am literally bringing everything. And usually like for a lot of my trips I like to plan my outfits ahead of time, but for some reason it's been so hard to figure out what I want to bring to Japan and what I want to wear in Japan. So I have like some idea of some of the outfits I want to bring, but because I don't have all of them all like confirmed and like sorted out, I am trying to bring like staple pieces that I can work around with. So in case like worst case scenario, I just figure it out in Japan. But yeah, those are all the tops. I'm gonna try packing all of that into my suitcase using probably one of like the bigger packing cubes. Okay, I got super hot while trying to cram all my clothes, all my tops in this one packing cube, so I changed, but I was able to zip 3/4 of it, and then this last portion I wasn't able to zip. So I'm just gonna jam this into the carry-on now and just leave it as is, because it was literally me versus this packing cube for the past like 15 minutes and I wasn't able to get it closed, so it wins. I give up. So this is where all my tops are right now, my pajamas, and then I still have about roughly half the suitcase for my pants and anything else. Quick water break before we get back to it because it's so hot in my room right now and I am literally sweating. Side note, I did my nails a couple days ago. I think they turned out really cute. I spent like 10 hours on them, but I think they fit the vibe of Japan. I was going for cool girl, abstract vibes, so these are the nails for Japan. We're gonna pack bottoms now. I have a bunch of bottoms I want to bring. Me packing more just, I feel like would make me not want to spend as much because I won't have space for it, first of all, and also second of all, I already have a lot of the outfits that I'm going to wear while I'm there. So in my head, overpacking means a little bit of less shopping. Anyway, back to pants. I feel like I've been going on tangents, like keep getting distracted by so many different things. First pair of jeans I'm bringing are these dark wash denim jeans, but I'm just gonna be wearing these to the airport so I don't have to pack them because they're my heaviest pair of pants, I want to say. That's just another tip. Whenever I pack for a vacation, I like to wear the outfit or the clothes that I know are gonna be the heaviest to the airport. That way I don't have to like take up any luggage space by packing them. So these pants are them. I'm also bringing this gray pair of jeans because I really don't know what weather to expect in Japan. I'm also bringing a pair of capri pants just in case it's like warm but also a little chilly. That way I have like an in-between, I guess. That's just how my brain's working. But have a black pair of capri pants, pair of dark wash jorts, last pair of bottoms, these camel jorts right here. All right, let's get to packing all of this in the second biggest packing cube. I was able to pack all like the long pair of pants. I still have my 2 jorts. I think I'm just going to pack them in the shoe bag that it came with. But let's see if we can compress this to make this skinnier. Trying to fit everything into these packing cubes is a whole workout, but we're almost there, please. We did it! Boom. All good. I just packed my jorts and some accessories in this bag, and we're gonna put this in the carry-on too. This is what it's looking like so far. There's still a little bit of space like on top if I wanted to like add maybe a thin jacket or something, but I think we're pretty much done. So yay, we actually were able to fit everything into this carry-on. Now I just have some personal items that I'm going to put into my little duffel bag, and that should be it. I think I'm done with all the clothes. I am doing a little bit of laundry right now, so maybe there's still a few more items I still need to pack, but I feel like we'll be able to fit it into the carry-on just because there's still some space on top left. I was so scared I wasn't gonna be able to fit everything because I don't know, I'm such an overpacker and it's such a bad thing, but maybe this is why I overpack, because I find some way to fit everything into the suitcase. Yeah, we are done packing the clothes. I am so relieved that that is over with. Now let's pack my personal bag. This is gonna be my everyday travel bag while I'm in Japan, and I'm going to be putting this into my personal item, which is the carry-on, so it counts as one personal item. I always do this whenever I'm traveling because I'm definitely someone who needs to have a bag with them whenever I'm out. I still have space within my duffel to add anything else that I need to bring. In my personal bag, I usually just carry like my wallet, my keys, my daily essentials. I have my passport, of course, in here because when we go to shopping in Japan, we're gonna need to show that in order to get that tax-free shopping. In my little personal item, my skincare. Also have my makeup. Next thing are a pair of sunglasses, this travel comb, some hair ties, and some bobby pins. Pack of tissues, sanitary pads. And what I love about this bag is that it actually comes with a section that is waterproof, so you can put all of like your toiletries, like your toothbrushes, toothpaste, and all of that in. My toothbrush here, a travel size toothpaste, a travel size body scrub. My boyfriend actually is gonna pack all like the Listerine, floss, all the extra like stuff, so I don't need to pack that, thankfully. And then this little pouch, I just have my SD card and camera adapter. I'm also charging my AirPods, also have to charge my laptop and all of that stuff, so I am bringing all of that in this bag as well. Like my digital camera I have in here already in my personal. I also have some yen and also a coin purse with more yen in here. I think that is basically it. Finally packed. Then we're gonna put my carry-on in here. Okay, last thing for the suitcase, I just have to put my luggage tag on here. Also need to get my air tag and put that here too, because I get very paranoid that my luggage is going to get lost. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. I'm so glad to be done packing. This was the biggest obstacle before Japan, and I will be vlogging the entire trip, so make sure you're subscribed so that you get notified whenever those videos go live. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in Japan. Bye.